Hello there, Sarah Madras here, founder of Esteem Builders Coaching, where I am on a mission to ignite a cultural revolution that fulfills our human need for connection and belonging. And how do I do this, you ask? I do this by empowering you with the skills and tools for a better way to live, work, and love more deeply, fully, and truthfully. Now, today I'm going to be sharing with you a beautiful testimonial about a couple that I work with. When they came to me, they had been married for almost 20 years, and the last 10 years had been more of what I refer to as a loveless marriage. A marriage in which there wasn't connection between the two of them, there wasn't laughter, they were living these two individual lives underneath the same roof, where it was more like roommates who were focusing on career and parenting and things like that, but not connecting as a couple. So before they came to me, they were at the breaking point, the brink of divorce, of I am done, we're getting a divorce. This is the last thing that we're gonna do, and if this doesn't work, then our relationship, our marriage is over. And so luckily, they reached out to me to get some resources and get some help in their relationship. So when they came to me, one of the first things that I do, whether it's with a couple that I'm working with in my office or online virtually through our Zoom sessions, is I assess their level of satisfaction when we first work together. So their satisfaction in the relationship at the beginning when they start working. And this couple, so I have them each fill it out individually, so nobody's answers are influencing anybody's answers, and it's completely confidential. I'm the only one that sees it. And this couple, they both indicated that they were at 20% satisfaction in their relationship. And that 20% was in the category of parenting. And they both truly respected and admired their partner as how they were interacting and how they were parenting and how they were as a mother and as a father. And so that's where the 20% came from. And after 3 sessions together, I reassessed and had them take it again. And when they did it again, they were at 65% of level of satisfaction in their marriage. That is a huge growth, huge growth. They increased their level of satisfaction 3 times just within those 3 one-hour sessions. So think of that, 3 times improvement in 3 hours worth of sessions. And that's because, not because it's like some magic wand or they're like, this unicorn couple. It's because they took the skills and the tools that I was teaching them and they ran with it. They applied it and took the action to put it into their daily lives. If I assigned homework, they completed it. If they made a commitment, that I'm going to commit to doing this in the next week before we see each other, they followed through and honored the commitment. And it wasn't all roses and sunshine and easy. The second time they came in to see me, they were like, I'm not sure this is going to work. I don't know about this whole process because the last week has been hell and I dislike, my partner more this week than I did before we came in. And that's totally normal and natural because I said to them, well, guess what? You haven't been focusing on the marriage for the last 10 years. You've been ignoring it or avoiding it. And in the last week, I had you turn towards each other and look at the marriage. And so it was new and it was uncomfortable to try these things to connect, to reconnect, and to rebuild this new marriage. So at first, it is uncomfortable because you're learning these new skills. Just like the first time when you were little, and you took the training wheels off your bike and you were riding your bike for the first time with 2 wheels, it was wobbly and it was uncomfortable and you were nervous because it was something new. And then as you started riding it more and you built more confidence, then you felt free. And you were riding, with your hands up in the air and not even holding on to the handlebars. And you could go down hills fast and feel free. That is kind of like this process. It's going to feel uncomfortable because you're taking off the training wheels and you're learning these whole new skills so that you can build this strong relationship that is fulfilling and free and fun. Okay? And so I said, I brought this to their attention and I really wanted them to sit in this number And that's the beauty of these assessments, is it gives them this tangible number to hang on to, because they can feel it within themselves that this feels better and I feel more connected and I'm happier and I'm less stressed and more relieved. And then to just have that number to hang on to of, wow, I went from 20% to 65% in just 3 sessions. That's amazing. And it's a testament to the commitment that they have to the process and to the effort that they were willing to put in. What you put into your relationship is what you get out. The investment has that return. You get a return on your investment when it comes to relationships. And they got a 45% return on their investment. Now that's one heck of an investment. To get a 45% return, that's amazing. And so it's not that it's, if you're in a relationship and you feel like I am at the end of my rope and maybe you're even less than 20%, it doesn't mean that hope is lost. It just means that you need to find the right tools and the right teacher. Because in order for it to be fulfilling, in order for it to be successful and to have that level of satisfaction so quickly, it's about being committed to putting in the effort and taking what you learn and putting it into action every single day and creating these new habits and these new connections and building this whole new strong relationship. So it's the commitment, and then it's reaching out and finding the right teacher. And how I know that these are the right tools is because I've been using them for 12 years and they work. I know they work because I see them work with hundreds of couples that I work with, when the couples are willing to take those tools and put them into action. So think of it. If you're a carpenter and you're building a house, you can have an axe and yeah, you can chop down some trees, but it's going to take you forever to build that house. You're going to have blisters, your hands are going to be bleeding, you're going to be frustrated because you don't have the right tools to be efficient and effective and build this beautiful dream home. But if you're, in construction and you get rid of the axe and you say, I want a circular saw and a jigsaw and a router, and then you can build this beautiful, amazing house a lot faster and without the blisters all over your finger and the blood, sweat, and tears, dripping down because you're trying to hack down every tree to build the house. So it's important with anything that you have the right tools. And I know these are the right tools because I've seen them work for hundreds of couples. So whether you think that I'm the right teacher to teach you these tools, go to my website, schedule a 30-minute free consultation, and we can find out. And if you feel like I'm not the right fit for you, and then I'll refer you to somebody who I think is a good fit for you. So hope is not lost. If this couple can go from 20% on the brink of divorce to 65% satisfaction, and it's continuing to go further and further and further, and that's just in there, within 3 sessions, then so can you. Just find the right teacher with the right tools to teach you, and that can be you too. In the description below, you should see my website. Go ahead, jump on, reach out, and schedule your free 30 minutes. And as always, if you have a relationship question, email it in, and I will create a video and send out the answer and help out with relationship advice and things like that. So feel free to shoot me your questions. And until then, remember, build what you need. Thanks so much.